Okay, raise your hand if you hear or deem rules as a suggestion rather than the end all be all. So, as a writer, I'm sure we have all heard a number of rules: how to write, how to get published, what you do after. Just, oh my gosh, like I can't. Thus, I decided to bring to you the rules that I've heard or have been and try to be ingrained into me and tell you if I do, don't, should, will never do. I don't know how many rules I have, but we're just going to go down the list. Okay, the number one rule that I hear all the time is write every day. It'll never be me. Azaria writes every day, and I love that for her, but literally me as a person, like I will try to do something I will try to do one thing, that same thing every day, but I like burn out by the third day. Like I'll get the first day, the second day, great. But the third day is like such a struggle that I don't even enjoy it. So I never, ever, ever want that to be an option when it comes to writing. So write every day, good for you, not for me. Have a routine. Yes, I totally agree. Like I said, my routine as of late is 2 badass work days. I will work like pretty much all day Monday and all day Tuesday, and then I come and try to work on Wednesday, and it's very flat. So I just do my best and keep on keeping on. Of course, there's little things here and there that I do throughout the rest of the week, so I'm not just like on vacation. Like hell no, there's no time off. But like the bulk that I get done is on Monday and Tuesdays, and I love them because I am up at 4:08 in the morning and I am taking full advantage of this heinous work schedule that I love because I get a free gym membership. But like, what the fuck? Read obsessively. Hell yes. I would consider myself 60% reader, 40% writer. Like, I love reading. I may not be able to write every day, but I can read every day. If I don't have a book on my person, I'm itchy. If I'm not being read, like I said, I'm always reading a book, but if I'm like, for some reason not, I'm itchy. Like it is so ingrained in me. Read obsessively. I've heard that all the time. Like a writer reads, something like that. You can't write without reading. Maybe that's it. And I 1000% agree. Have a notepad handy. I am literally just sitting in this grand, beautiful chair in my office, and look, I have a sticky note and pen just hanging out on my chair. Like I did not just put that there. It has been there because I always, always, always have a pen and paper handy. Always. Like I have my all day, everyday notebook and like a little mini notebook that I have in like all of my bags because you just never know. It is kind of annoying, I will admit, because obviously not all of my notes are in one place, but hey, at least it's written, because for me, if it's not written, it doesn't retain. So have a notepad handy. Yes. Avoid common cliches, they say. I put this in the maybe column. I don't think I've been cliche as of late, but I also write romance, and I feel like romance is kind of a cliche in a nice way. Like everyone, like the story will always go from like the worst breakup ever to so like, is that not a cliche? I'm not entirely sure what they mean by cliche, but that was my thought process. And that's why I put it in the maybe column, because like I'm pretty sure as a romance author, that is something that needs to be done for that genre. Finish what you start, they say. I put this in the maybe column too, because I have a number of works in progress that I've started but haven't finished, but like I'm going back through to hopefully publish. Like right now I'm working on a mystery duology, but 2 of my work in progresses are kind of like knocking on my door right now, and I'm like, stop it, I don't have time. So finish what you start if you can, ... if you can. I am not here to judge you. I'm here to support you. Get feedback. 1, hell yes. 2, make sure it's from someone or someones that you like know and trust, and they know you and like trust you, because I will never forget undergrad creative writing class, and you know, I'm in a class with 20 something strangers. We're all writing different things. These motherfuckers didn't like my shit. Like they weren't even like healthy criticism. It was literally like, no one cares, this is ass. And I'm just like, so when I was publishing my debut novel, Better Luck Next Time, I almost did not go through an editor, because like that has just stuck with me and hurt all of my feelings. I'm like, okay, I don't need anyone's opinion on anything I ever write. But I got to know and appreciate, and like, I just find Azaria to be one of the best writers ever. So I had her edit my manuscript, and I'm so happy because it elevated to the 9th degree, even though she said that I was crashing out a bit. Which, yeah. But yes, get feedback. I think at this stage in the game, well, actually, I'm not going to any of the hoes. Azaria's the only hoe. Thank you. But outside of that, I was gonna be like, I think at this stage in the game, I don't think they can hurt my feelings, but I'm not even gonna risk it. It says keep an idea box. Yeah, like I support it. I don't think I will have one, because like my ideas are pretty stacked right now. Like I am full. So yeah, anything to keep your ideas, I was gonna say organized, but I don't really think a box is organized. Do what you want, I don't care. These are 2 that made me laugh, knowing the difference between there, and they are, and your and you are. When it comes to your and you are, I literally have a printout of Ross from Friends that is like, why are you are means your. Why are you are apostrophe R-E. Why are you apostrophe R-E means you are. Like I literally have that like right next to my computer when I'm writing, because I never want that to be me. I never want that to be me. But yes, there, they are, Y-O-U-R, Y-O-U-R, no, Y-R-U-R, Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. It's not easy, but it's not hard. What's hard is trying to spell it. I dabbled in some poetry, you know, my little high school self, and it says poetry does not have to rhyme. And I caught that right off the boat. I was like, no, it just wasn't working for me. So I just continued writing and doing it, and it's still encapsulated feelings and emotions. So expect rejections. I don't know why, after being literally dragged all throughout undergrad about my stories, that after graduating I was not prepared for rejections, but yeah, but that was the clearing process of rejections. Never need to be there again. Obviously I try not to read reviews, but sometimes I'm like, what the hell? And you know, I just let it go a little. But yes, Rejections are part of the process. Always back up your work. Like, yes. I feel like this is like a back in the day situation because your girl used to have millions of floppy disks, millions of USBs. But now I write on Google Docs and you know, it like automatically saves. I do not do Microsoft Word because Google Docs, like you can pretty much have it wherever. Yeah. And yeah, Google Docs, like every little bit you write, it saves. That's what I really appreciate. I mean, it happens on Microsoft Word as well, but not, you can't log on to Microsoft Word anywhere. I wonder if they will make that a thing. Or is it a thing and I just don't know about it? Another rule is breaking the rules. Enough said. Plenty for me. Great. Thanks. Right now, edit later. My thought process is yes, but good luck. For me specifically, because like I'll just type, woo, 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 words down, word count, down. And then I go back and I'm like, what the fuck am I trying to say? So my dear Maya Angelou, what she does is she will write for 8 hours allegedly, and then go back and edit that. Writing for 8 hours and then reading it back sounds like a lot. I do want to attempt it, but write with the end in mind, they say. I think that's happened for every project I have besides book 2 of the current duology I'm writing. I know how book 2 starts, but I have no idea what happens after the main male character Cole tackles a mailman. You'll find out, but I don't know what happens after that. I don't know. Nope, I don't know. But I have time. Never start a sentence with and or but. I support it, but I also am like, if I do, I do. But see, I would be careful about how many ands or buts. So avoid prologues. Shut the fuck up. I love prologues. Don't use anything other than said. Too bad, so sad. In my unpopular opinion, I don't know if it's because I've been told not to use said, or I don't know if it's because I've been told to use nothing but said, but when I see it in like a published book, I'm just like, boring. So, F off. Never open a book with the weather. What the hell? Why not? I don't know if I have, but I also don't see the problem. I mean, like, you don't need to open the book with the full page of what the weather's doing, but I don't understand to never open a book about the weather. So take writing seriously. Hell fucking yes. In my unpopular opinion, how seriously I take writing, like, I don't know how to explain it in a non-psychotic way, or I don't really know if you guys will understand me, but take writing seriously. And for me, when I am writing, mainly when I'm reading back my writing, I am like, I am like the greatest writer of all time. That is my version, I guess, of taking writing seriously, just knowing that this is who, what, when, where, and why I'm supposed to be. So It says, make awful things happen to your character so that the reader can see what they're made of. Yeah, I love that. And it really made me laugh, like seeing that type of rule, because what I put Tatum through in my debut novel, at some points I was like, maybe I should dial it back, but I never did. And then I'm always just like, damn, that girl went through a lot. But you know, she made it through. And finally, I had 23 rules because 23 is my favorite number, and the 23rd rule reads as such. Write to please one person. If you open a window and make love to the world, your story will get pneumonia. I feel like that kind of ties back into the taking writing seriously. Like, first and foremost, you should write for yourself. You should believe in the story you're writing. Thus, like, after publication, you feel good about what you've done. And it's up to whoever decides to read your book and see how they relate to it, or if they don't. My thing when it comes to reviews, 9 times out of 10, I don't like blame the author. I dead ass go after these characters because I think they're real. And I think that's a good thing, but I don't know. Something. Like, if you review my stories and talk about me, bitch. But if you review my stories and talk about the characters, great. You found something that you do or do not agree with. Great. Take it up with them. And I say that with all the love in the world because I too allow fictional characters to take over my entire psyche until I can get it out. So, whatever. If you have any writing rules that you live by that you want to share, please. I love a good suggestion.